So I have some good news. You know, we made a promise yesterday that we know who you are, we're going to find you, and we're going to arrest you. Well, the two of the eight, and frankly, two of the most violent suspects are in custody. I say it again, two of the most violent in this incident are in custody, and we have 6 remaining. As we speak, our investigators are in the field, scouring the neighborhood looking for them. Now, each of the suspects involved in this horrific incident all live in the city of Inkster. So you think you can come to the city of Detroit, obviously you don't pay attention to the news. You don't get to come in Detroit and engage in that kind of behavior. And so we have eyes everywhere. And I made that promise, and then my other promise is that we're going to arrest the remaining suspects. So if you're watching this, do yourself a favor, just simply turn yourself in. We're very close. And so with that, I'll take any questions. Oh, I do want to say this other point. So the two that we have in custody, if you remember the video, the 2 individuals that were kicking the victim as he lied motionless almost on the ground, those are the 2 in custody. And one of the 2 was the one that actually went into his pockets and took something from him. Those 2 suspects are in custody. Again, both from Inkster, remaining suspects that are at large from Inkster. And so we're also asking for the public's help, although we know who you are. It's just a matter of time.
Do you still anticipate on putting their images out, or where does that stand?
Yeah, my plan was to put the remaining suspects' photos out, but we're so close. Our investigators are working it. They wanted just a little time. And if we don't have them in custody by this evening, I'll have Director Woody get those images out to you so you can put it out.
The ones who are in custody, when could we anticipate any potential charges coming?
I don't know the timeline. We're anticipating. Our investigators are working the case. They'll get it over as quickly as they can over to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office, and a decision will be made.
The status on the person who was injured in this beating?
He's recovering. It was touch and go for a while, as you probably know. His injuries were serious, but it seems like he is also on the road to recovery. So we're encouraged by that.
What motivated this?
I have no idea. Nothing should have never happened.
Did they know each other?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. I think there may be a verbal dispute leading up to the attack, and it was at that time that these cowards from Inkster decided to violently attack this young man. So the good news, it appears that he's going to recover, and we have 2 suspects in custody, more to come.
You had said it was maybe gang-related.
That was what we thought initially. Based on where we are in our investigation, we don't believe there's any gang relationship at all.
And the 2 in custody,
just foolishness. Yes.
The 2 in custody, are they Inkster also?
Beg your pardon?
The 2 in custody, are they from Inkster also?
Yes, they are from Inkster. Everybody's from Inkster,
Sorry, Chief.
not in Detroit.
Did they turn themselves in, or did you guys actively go out and...
We actively arrested, just like we're still looking now. So again, I'm hoping that we can update you later with some more good news. Just turn yourself in. We know who you are. It's just that simple.
Will there be any extra enforcement in Greektown after?
Well, typically during the summer, we add additional resources in the downtown or Greektown area, just because of the increase of people that go down for the entertainment. So we do that anyway. So we're going to do it. It was planned. Unfortunately, I wish we had done it sooner, but we typically do it a little later in the year. So there's going to be a larger presence during the weekend, because that's when we have a lot of people converging in the entertainment district.
There was something that you mentioned yesterday, that there were some things that you were not pleased with this case. I'm paraphrasing, but are you ready to speak about what those things were?
Not yet, because, and I will at the appropriate time, you know, because we're still investigating. You know, we hold our people accountable to make sure they're where they need to be at the right time. But what I have since learned, and that's why I'm kind of backing off, you may or may not know this, but there was an incident probably not even a mile away from where the beating took place, about 30 minutes prior. And it was during that time that there was a call, a shots fired call. So all of the resources in that area converged on a location in and around the Nicky's bar where it was a report of a shots fired. And so they went to investigate that. I want to say they made an arrest in that situation as well. So there was an arrest following this shooting incident. No one was hit by gunfire. And so it took resources away from that part of Greektown.